Yo, what the hell is up? Welcome back to Reviews with Jake. I just got back from seeing Dolittle. What? The big one is jealous. She's over 100 pounds, I can't pick her up. I'll be completely honest, my familiarity with Dr. Dolittle, very, very limited. Saw the Dr. Dolittle movies with Eddie Murphy way back in the day, but outside of that, I got nothing. Didn't read the books, didn't do anything, I did little. That being said, I was pretty excited to see this movie just because I was very, very curious to see what Robert Downey Jr. had in store for his grand return to cinema after his tenure at Marvel. And it just kind of seemed like something that was up his alley. I don't know, weird guy that spends all his time talking to animals. Seemed like an RDJ thing. And the positives start right there. I mean, Robert Downey Jr. had a blast making this movie. You can tell he had a lot of fun doing it. And he's earned that right. He's earned that right as an actor to just kind of take on weird-ass roles, and that's what this was. He was a weird character, but it was a lot of fun, and I enjoy watching an actor have fun in the role that he takes on. In addition to the positive of Robert Downey Jr., I also enjoyed just the overall creativity and imagination to this piece. I don't know, there's just something about a grand voyage with a bunch of animals and talking to them and going on adventures and stuff versus Eddie Murphy's rendition where he just sat in a vet's office. I mean, just inspires a lot more imagination. I'm a big fan of that. And there were a couple chuckles along the way. Not many, but there were a few solid ones. I'll give it that. But outside of that, this movie didn't really do a whole hell of a lot for me. The previously mentioned laughs were, well, rare, I guess? Which is astounding because they tried really, really hard to make you laugh. Like, really, really hard. This movie was just jammed to the brim with jokes. Or at least what they thought were jokes. Any opportunity they had to make a joke, they took it. They did not think twice about it, or if it made any sense whatsoever, any context of the movie or the narrative, they making jokes. It was like it was unfiltered. Like, I don't know what the selection process was for this movie and the jokes that were included, but it was liberal to say the least. They were just chucking at the wall, just hoping something would stick. And I'd say maybe 3 or 4 solid turds by my count personally. The characters were just so cliche and over the top, and one of the villains was just the biggest caricature I've ever seen. I'm surprised he wasn't twirling his mustache at one point. Outside of them being just over the top and ridiculous, you just did not give a damn about them. They had no depth whatsoever, including Robert Downey Jr. As much as he was enjoyable to watch on screen, you didn't really care about him or any of his animals or anything. And that's probably because this movie was just really poorly paced and edited. All in all, I found this movie quite disappointing personally, but I also kind of realized that, well, this was definitely a kid's movie. Like, no doubt about it. There's some fart jokes, there's some hitting the balls jokes, because hardy har, that's what kids like. Hey, kids will be kids. There was also a weird amount of contemporary jokes. Like, this movie does not take place in present day, but a lot of the characters are making jokes that reference things that happen in today's society. But I guess in a kid's movie, you know, kids aren't going to be asking these questions and pointing out why an octopus just said snitches get stitches. I mean, kids just don't care. I'm going to give Dolittle a D+. Seems like a safe grade. I know I personally didn't enjoy it, but I could see how a kid might enjoy it. Just know that if you're taking a kid there as an adult, you probably won't get much out of it. This is a movie that's probably going to be a bullet swallower. I mean, that's just what it is. But that's just me. What do you guys think? Let me know if you agree or disagree in the comments below. And make sure you're subscribed to this channel to stay up to date on new reviews coming real soon. Thanks for checking in.